Hello, everybody. We're back. It's a Monday night, and that means we're doing our second day of Star Rupture. This will be the second time, and after this, we'll be stopping because we have Star Wars Marathon stuff starting next week, starting next Monday on the 2nd. So, we started this last time, and we got things going. I feel like today we're going to make some other progress, and we're probably going to have to do some rejiggering of the layout that I have right now to make things more efficient, as well as just build more stuff. So, but yeah, let's get back into it. I have not touched this since the last time we played. So, we should be able to just load up. I'll say, let's see, does it have a specific time? 21? That would have been the last time. So load that game. It's the manual settings and then it's the auto saves. So. So I'm trying to remember what, I believe what we were doing is we were working on getting the, we were getting the titanium.
I am also considering tunnels like on Mars, but designing a structure that could withstand Ruptura is simply much more intellectually stimulating.
I don't think we should be colonizing this planet at all.
How short-sighted.
Right, okay, so. We had worked our way into making a couple things here. We'd had a rupture happen, so we'd had a rupture happen, so everything is ash and soot. I believe, so I don't quite remember where we got to. We're going to need to do a little reconnoiter on seeing what I've kind of gotten to since last time, because like I said, I haven't touched it, so I don't know how far we are along here. Let's see, there's another. Oh, there's one. There we go. Oh, we can get the meteorite first. I do kind of wonder at some point they'll have things that'll go out and actually work on getting meteorites and stuff. While you're doing your stuff's going along.
Dehydrated.
Oh, I'm dehydrated. Hang on a second. Give me a second here. Oh, I hate the sounds of eating. Oh, that triggers me. Okay, that's good enough. So, yes, I believe we were working on trying to get some more of this stuff done. Okay, so we have stuff growing here. Okay, so I think we were getting the... Yeah, this looks like this is actually a couple minutes since I think everything had regenerated as we quit, so so we're actually a little behind. Let's see, we don't want to care about the med tool. There's the inventory upgrade, but there's also the furnace. We have our equipment upgrade. Where's the building drone? I think the clever robotics is actually being worked on as we go right now. Yeah, I think we wanted to get Selena going because that will help us kind of get that onwards. Selena needs... Okay, so we need to get the titanium rod. Okay. So if I do that... Okay, yeah, that is what we were doing. So, let me go ahead and grab the rail that we need. That, do that. Off she goes. Okay. Yes, we kind of set this up, but what I would like to do is I would like to try and organize this a little bit better in terms of the storage units taking each of the materials and then can potentially feed them back into the system to make more or whatever. I'm not quite sure how I'm going to do that. So we got those going. I think we're working on recipe stuff. Yeah. Okay, so the fabricator. We need. Yeah, so to get the titanium sheets and the titanium beams, we need to get more of the titanium bars. The smelter is done for the time being. We do have food recipes, but I think we're gonna hold off on those for the time being. Let's see. Those in there. Okay. Okay, so the titanium sheet I think is more important at the moment. So let's go ahead and throw those in there. And then it's going to be a matter of just stealing all the bars I can. Why are these a different color? Like they're not powered or something. Oh, maybe they're full. Maybe that's the indication that they're full? I see. Okay, so we have our bars here, and the bars are going off as they do so. I'm gonna go ahead and steal these. Hello, Zach. It's good to see you. Hey, let's run over and see where our where the calcium ore is sitting. Should be able to run the whole way over. Oh gosh.
Acquired.
The Raptura is in its stable state.
There we are. Yep.
The climate of Arcadia is returning to normal.
Okay, so I believe I also had to grab the calcium. The calcium had to go over and it's getting stuck in here as well. Was it? I think it was. No, we've already done that. Because we were sticking in the... Yeah, okay. Mm-hmm. Yep, that's what I remember. Okay. So in terms of our space, our factory layout and stuff, feels like there could be some work on it. In terms of recipes, what do I have? So the calcium block, which then can turn into the calcium sheet, right? Yes, the block becomes a sheet. Right, and the sheets are currently going up right now. For the time being, I don't think we need to do anything more for the... Yeah, because that's right, because we unlock the map.
Come here. Acquired.
Drive-by fruit pick. So I feel like we need to do some base expansion, because as clustered as this is, it's not particularly great. So yep, so we're launching those. What could I do in terms of...
Nice.
Oh, so you can have a limit, I think. You can actually tell it, like, oh, only make this much of that. Interesting. I guess it would, in a sense, would that make it multi-purpose storage? There's a thought. Oh, another 200 in there. Okay. Let me see. I feel like at the moment this is going a little too slow. I know this is weird, but I wonder about I'm scaling operation up too quickly, and then I won't be able to like continue onward and stuff. Having something running in the background, like it is right now, is kind of how I like it. Yeah, but I think what we need to do is we need to make an adjustment here. Let's see. How do I want to do this? So I think what I want to do is because this is purely the titanium and the wolfram, I kind of want to set up their own systems here. Let me see. Building. So I want to set up all three of these up. Take you around. We're gonna grab that. Can it reach there? Just barely, but it's all we really need. Okay, so now it's connected to the system. We've got 3. What I'm going to do now, I think, is I'm going to move all the Wolfram stuff over. So it's going to be over here instead. Probably what I'll do is I'll make fresh stuff, and lastly, hook it in, and then deconstruct that stuff. So let's see here. Back with crackers and cheese? Ooh, what kind of cheese? What kind of crackers? Tell me. Anybody got any cheese? Let's see here. We need storage. Lemon goat cheese. Lemon goat cheese. Okay, this is me being just the ignorant white American, but I really have not had goat cheese. I've heard goat cheese is actually really good. I've just never had it. Okay, let me see here. Whole wheat cracker. You do you, my man. I'm very basic when it comes to certain foods. I was a picky eater when I was a kid. Still kind of picky as an adult. Not nearly as bad, but still kind of picky. Okay, let's see. I do storage. How do I want to do this? Very good. Okay, so what I want to do is I want to do I kind of want to set up each storage unit as is. Yeah. So we're going to then have Wolfram. Yeah, the buildings don't have any power. I'm fully aware. Okay, so we're going to get the Wolfram ore. So that is then going to get made into the bars. Interesting. I wonder if that's because maybe goats eat something different, or just a different biological setup with them. I don't know. Kind of curious. Let's see. And then we were doing from wire, weren't we? Let me look at this. Let me look at this this recipe tree that we have here. So for the fabricator, okay. See, because eventually we're going to start mixing things. Rotors require multiple things, so we have to have a separate chain for when we combine stuff. That's where it starts getting complex in terms of logistics for me. Because we're going from single creation into dual creation, and that's where it gets tricky. Just in my eyes. All right. I actually want to. Well, do I want to lower these down? Yeah, let's lower them down. Why not? If we can, let's go ahead and lower these down. Oh, nice. That actually allowed me to do that really quickly. Okay, build. We need the. Can we put that flat? We can. Good. That kind of locked as is. All right. So. Do that. And then do that. And then do Wolfram wire. I think the last one we need to do is we need to do the Wolfram plates. Yes. Okay. So, let me think here. So we need to have... Okay, so we take the Wolfram, and it's going to connect it here. Wolfram then comes out of here and needs to go into a fabricator. Not a fabricator, a smelter. We actually want it that way, because it goes in and then out. Okay. Kind of like that. Okay. So we need to get one of these. Gonna have to come out. It's gonna go here, like so. Okay. When this is done, it'll then go out from here and feeds into here. Now this is where it's gonna get a little complicated, at least in my eyes. Because then it has to come from here and needs to go into the next, which is the fabricator. Just like that. But we need to have a second fabricator because the other fabricators, because we're doing... Yeah, because we're doing wire, but we're also doing plate. Oh, I know they don't have power. That's fine. So essentially, we need to have two of these for the two different setups that we're having. See, and this is where just placement alone kind of messes with me. But if we did it in the center, actually, that actually might work if we do it this way instead. Oh, I don't have enough resources. Boo! I also need to set up a thing to make just that will just take them and just make. So I think I have that now as a recipe. Is actually making the building material itself. Okay, that'll be another 600. Another 60. My mistake. Yeah, that's something that we need to set up. We need to set up a storage thing and another fabricator that will do. Wait, I still don't have enough? Oh, I still don't have enough. Ah! Let's see. Okay, I already have the wolfram, so we just need to grab the titanium. Okay. Run over here and grab the titanium. Hey, could I have 100 of these? Thank you. And then we need to go ahead and grab that. Looking back into a fabricator. Yeah, here we are. And it just needs the... Okay. Cool. I'm going to set up a separate one specifically to do building material. So we can just go grab building material and we'll always have some on stock. So that's going to be set up here. And it's just a fabricator. That's going to yank from these sides. So go ahead and we'll offset it a little bit. Like this. And then we'll grab a storage unit. Yeah, like that. That's fine. I'm so glad that they let you grab things, allow you to copy things that you look at. Really, really nice. Okay, so this is our storage there. Which means we actually need to have a line split off from both the titanium and the wolfram to have this work. Let's go ahead and break this line. So those are turned off. That's okay. Oh, that's not what I want to do. Sorry. Come here, you. Okay, so line up with this one. We'll go ahead and pull this one out a little bit. Okay. So I think that one will have that attach here. So we're actually we're gonna need another split off, I think. Actually, if we're gonna have that work, yeah. Yeah, let's go ahead. Yeah, so cancel that. Break that, and let's make another split. Goes from there to there. That one can go down to here. And then this one splits off to here, like that. Yeah, and then for the time being, we'll do this. And we'll grab Because I need to rework the titanium as well. Yep, we're not going to have enough power. Fully aware. Okay, so we're going to have... Oh, I need to have... Oh, hey, yeah, that won't quite work. I need to have 2 lines. So it takes both things. The old splice must flow. Yes, yes, let it grow. Okay, so now we have it hooked up. So then this thing can take just building materials. We're gonna put it, yeah, so building materials, it has no power, that's fine. Yeah, so pick that, and then we're gonna put this on the lowest requirement. So it can start building, well, we'll switch it to lower, we'll switch to low priority in a minute. We need to build more of you boys, so let's get that going. Let's see. Let's set this light to just keep going out this way, I guess. We can move this, we can resupply this stuff around. What I would like to do, kind of like what I did at the other, kind of like what I did with the other, base, where I kind of put the lights up, kind of put the energy up higher. I kind of want to do the same thing here. Okay, so we got more energy going. Okay, this doesn't go anywhere. Okay, but now we got energy going through. Okay. Okay, now. This one we need to switch toward Wolfram bars. Stick those in there. Okay, now. This is going to be tricky, I think. We need to get... We go take this one. It goes here. And this is going to be the wires. Then from there, the output changes and goes back to here.
Dehydrated.
Yeah, not again. I don't have any more of those pricklers, do I?
Not bad.
Go ahead and do that instead. Okay. We then need to take another fabricator. That fabricator is going to actually be on this side. And this one is going to be for the Wolfram plates. So now we have Wolfram plates. And what I would kind of like to do is kind of set this up in a way that we can just connect lines where we need them, and they'll eventually end up at a launcher somewhere. Oh, that is right. We need to get another splitter. Another split thing. Now, if I remember correctly, it eventually gets to the point where we get splitters that do like a 1 to 3 or 1 to 5, so you can actually split up from a single rail to multiple lines and stuff like that. We're just not there yet. So... yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and put this here. I kind of like that. Yeah, that works. And then this, we can take this, and I think we'll grab from here actually. Snap that to there. Oh, nope, not at all. Not what I wanted. Okay, we'll set that to there. And then This we'll get rid of. Get right back again. Okay, now. And then we take this, and this will attach here. So now we've got this factory sending stuff over there now. Oh, I love it. Oh, I love it. It's great. That to a lower priority now because we just need to have that here. It's not going to be our main massive stuff, but we can always grab more from there. It's good. We need to rework the titanium stuff, and we need to take this stuff down because all this is actually not viable anymore. So take. Oh. Yeah. So this is going to be yeah. Hang on a second. Boop. Get rid of the... Okay. Make room for new items. All right. Yep, I'm very full in inventory. I'm very aware. Okay. Go ahead and stick those in there. I don't have any wires, but I do have the bricks. Smelty stuff. All right. I'm going to take all of this, throw this in here, and... Okay, because eventually I want to, because the whole point of the storage is that it's holding that material for me, rather than, you know, needing it to go elsewhere, essentially.
Congratulations. The Moon Energy Corporation is grateful for your shipment. Another reward is waiting for you in the terminal.
Sweet!
I'd like to point out how clean the energy is that's produced by Moon Energy devices.
Okay. One's done. Next, level 5. Basic power generator converts wind into electrical energy. This I want, because it's going to make it so then the solar is obsolete, essentially. You can make things more compact. We seem to be having a little bit of an issue up here. What's causing the clog up here? I need a ladder. Lovely. Take all the blocking. There we go. Now we're going through. Yes, indeed. That works. I think we'll also take a ladder and just stick one there. Just in case. Okay, so this is running at a good efficiency now. Glad to see it. Ah, and this was the rest of the Wolfram ore that I had still. So. Okay. Do I have a recipe, something that I can throw the Wolfram into? No, I think I already did that with the Wolfram plates. Now there's Wolfram wires and stuff that we can do, as well as the titanium rods, which we haven't unlocked yet, I think. No, we haven't gotten the beams or the titanium sheets. That's what we haven't done. Let's see. And you have the sheets. Let's do that.
And that's just what I need.
Go ahead and grab all those. Close. Need a few more. Once we get that figured out, then we're going to go ahead and tear this all down and make fresh. And get this all connected the way we want. We might change this and the launch tubes are all in front. Yeah, I kind of like the thought of that. The launch tubes are all in front here. Or maybe to the side. I don't know. I'm gonna figure that out. Oh yeah, I have a whole thing here. Boop. Boop. We now have titanium sheets that we can make.
Your cargo has reached the Selenian Corporation.
I'm certainly trying.
Completed another order, and your reward is waiting in the corporate terminal.
See, and this is because I'm still so new to the kind of game like this. Because I originally played Shapes, much more basic, and not nearly as complex or anything like this in terms of like vertical space. Because it's a 2D game. It's a 2D top-down game. I'm actually gonna need to keep that separate. I can't use that yet. I just have to kind of think it through and rebuild things, so then they kind of just make sense to me and kind of plan ahead a little bit. Okay, so we did do Selenian Corporation, which was getting that. Let's take a quick look at our corporations here. So we still have the med pack. We eventually get the LEM station, which allows us to put in the enhancements. It has to be placed inside a habitat. I mean, there's a food station, which is food production. Ooh, which actually might be smart. There's a compounder. The intermediate production building. We're not going to get to that. At least not yet. So let's see. Yeah, let's go ahead and grab that inventory upgrade.
Hard work. We have decided to increase the capacity of your pockets. Your inventory has been updated, and you can now fit more items into it.
Okay, we're going to want to start working on the furnace. What does this require? Does the fabricator also show up a new thing for... No, it does not. Okay. It looks like from here on out, we're actually going to need to find blueprints or something? Yeah, we actually need to find a blueprint to start making some of these things. Yeah, so... What did we decide that we wanted to do? Because I also need to go over the calcium one and get that one running. So, oh, we're nearly done with the clever robotics, which means our building drone is going to be here. Yeah, here we are. Here's the multi-rail setup. So you can have multiple rails going. I do wonder about this car. Allows for long-distance transportation. I wonder what this means. If it's drone-related, if it's teleporting it, or what? It looks like a drone station. Because eventually, when we get around to this, when we actually get along to it eventually, I'm going to assume that this cargo receiver, it's a drone delivery system. So I can have kind of a central hub where everything gets sent up, but then I go out to my different factories to actually get things working. But no blueprints? Maybe it's at the ruins. Maybe you find them in certain ruin locations or something. Are they drones? Okay. Let's see. I do want to get the... Yeah, so we want to get Moon Corporation going. We're actually just about to get this one done. So just sit tight here for a second. Yeah, so we want to do Selena. we want to do, because that'll get us the furnace.
Another shipment has arrived. Clever Robotics is pleased with the quality of your work. There are rewards waiting for you in the terminal that should help optimize how you work.
So now I hit. Do I hit C? I'm trying to remember how this works. Yeah, once it gets started. Now it's actually broken off, and now you can fly around and place things how you like. Very useful for kind of getting layout stuff done. So, okay, so yeah, so I think we want to just keep going on the Clever Robotics because that's going to make like transportation of stuff and storage and things like that. So always keep working on the. Yeah, so okay, so we need to. So we're doing Clever Robotics. We want to do the Moon Energy Corporation, and we want to do Selena, because Selenium does all the buildings and stuff. Okay. So, what do you want to receive? Okay, you want titanium housing or the Wolfram plates? I have the Wolfram plates, but yeah, we'll do that for now. The secondary item is not going to be nearly as effective as the first. See, he wants rotors, which means I have to go get that stuff. Oh, but Selenium actually wants this. Okay, so time to rebuild this titanium belt up, I believe. So we need to go ahead and break the tie here. So all this will be disconnected. And we'll reposition some stuff. So remove. Break you. Yeah, we won't break up the buildings yet. We'll just take out the... Just take out those. Okay, so we want to have one of yous again. We'll stick you there. And we're going to make you the Selenia. Yeah, that's right. We're going to choose that. Okay. Actually would go ahead and do this. I think what I would like to do is actually have a third placed here. So we could send something else up. Yeah, I like the thought of that. Okay. Stairs. Match those there. What I actually want to do is I want to move this. Boop. We need to have the rail connector, and we're going to have it sitting kind of like this. Kind of centerize it like that. Yeah, that works. So then we have 3 lines. It's like everything just came to a standstill for a second there. So we have something there. We have something here. And we have something here. We want to copy this. And we want to do another platform. Let's see, and it is left alt. Erase and such. Okay. Cool. So now we load everything onto this one. It goes up to here, and it can split between the 3. Depending on what we want. Okay, actually, it shows... So we need to get this one. Can be... okay. Let's go ahead and go up into into person here. Okay. Then what we can do from there, we want to do stairs, I think. It's probably shallow stairs, if I had to guess. Yes. That. Okay. What's my inventory like? Plenty of room. Okay. Put you in there. Let's move these now. So I'm gonna break this building and this building. All right. So, we also need a third ore excavator here. So this. Okay. Let me see. Oh yeah, that's not great. That doesn't look particularly nice, now does it? Well. Oh, I think this all stopped because this is all disconnected. It's not connected to the machine. Okay. Patch that there. There we go. All powered again.
Ruptura activity detected.
Ah, phooey.
I recommend finding a safe place.
See, that's not particularly great there. So, I need to go ahead and break this. Sorry, fellas. Yep, the curls. Not a big fan of the curls, man. Yep, I know. They'll give me a timer and I can run over there in time. Okay, let's see here. Okay, I think that'll work. It's gonna need a little extra work, I think. Okay, let me see here. I do have extra stuff. So let's go ahead and throw stuff in here. Boink! Okay, now we have titanium beams. But we still need to get the, Okay, so let's go ahead and throw this stuff in. And then I have, some wire here, actually. Let's go ahead and throw the wire in. That'll use that up. Poink. There we go.
Ruptura's core is unstable. Head to safety immediately.
Gonna have a real baked Alaska here. Fire! All right.
Planet is being incinerated.
I can see that. My word. I have no idea. I've not tested that yet. I'd imagine yes. I imagine that you just get completely incinerated and then you show up back inside a habitat, a regen cell or something. Your sleeve, I think is what they called them.
Dehydrated.
I need water. Yes. Let's see. I do wonder if at some point you get a farm or something so you can actually have food production going. I haven't looked. Because there's a food station that you can unlock. I think. Yeah, that was in the thing here, but I haven't looked further. What was it? Was it Future Health, I think? Yeah, there's a food station. Converts raw consumables. Has to be placed inside a habitat. So I'm not sure what that. So it looks like it will make food, but it's not automated. Like you actually have like
Temperature.
farms and stuff that you actually plant stuff into, and then have that fund. But that should be. They should do that. We should have a way so that you can actually like have farming production going, so you have food that you can place and stuff like that. That actually would be really useful. Okay, so we get things like stabilizer, statter, applicator, blah 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 blah. Okay. I really should start doing some stuff on the. Really should start doing stuff on food, but not something it's just not something that immediately appeals to me at the moment. Eating raw fruits and stuff is fine with me. So, okay, we need to work on this a little bit. So we needed the build, grab a rail. Have the rail come over here. Yeah, we'll have it build just like right into the land there. Oh, yeah, that's the wrong way around. I keep forgetting. I now have this option. So it actually needs to come out like this. Yep, there we go. And then we're going to have that jump into here. Like that. Nice, smooth system here. This is going to jump down, and it's going to... this section. And then we needed to have another one of these. So how do I go down with this thing? I think it was... ah, there we are. It's control. That's right. In what way do you mean blueprints? Like factory setups or something? Okay, so I got that set up. Now that can attach to that. Ding ding, because then now we can have one of this go over and connect to that. Okay, so now we can start sending the titanium along. Okay, now we need to build our storage. So how do I want to set this up? So it was... okay, let me think here. So we had... Oh, I see what you mean. So it all would be built at once, essentially. Okay. So you could kind of plan things out, and then you could just have them be built when. I mean, it would be kind of nice to have it built in such a way like isn't it like the Forest or something like that, where you could actually put like, here's the plan, and then you start adding the materials to it as you go along. So you can basically set up the whole base and then say, okay, I'm going to start adding logs to the house. And then you can put it to the fences and stuff like that. So I like those games where you're actually able to put down a building plan, and then you can just go get the materials and then just start feeding in by priority of what you want. Because in my mind, that would actually be really cool. Okay. We need to go get the... Okay, so we need to have our first... Okay, so we have our first smelter here. We'll go... Yeah, we'll go here. Let's go ahead and put that flat. That. We need to have a fabricator. And we actually need to have two fabricators, because we need to have a... What did I have over there? I had a fabricator. Oh, again, the fabricator's on either side, right? Is that what I did? Yes, okay. So here, and then... Okay. Gotcha. What I think I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and throw this over to the Clever Robotics and have it start taking stuff too. So we're sending up twice as many deliveries. I just have that going. Weird. Let's see. So we need to have the titanium ore, which goes into the titanium bar, which goes into the titanium... was it rod? I think it was rods that came next. And then to the titanium sheet. Titanium sheet. Here we go. Okay. And then we need to grab two fabricators, just like we did over here. Not enough resources. Luckily, I have some storage here. Gimme. Thank you. Okay, so going off that, this needs to be a titanium bar. This needs to be a titanium rod, I think. I need to check. Now the rotor needs the rods, I think. We don't have... The rotor needs the titanium rods, yes. And the tubes need... Okay, gotcha. Okay. We do need a setup for the rods, even though we're not using anything for the rods at the moment. Okay, so we have... Yes, we've got the rods here, and we've got the sheets here. Titanium sheets. Okay, so as we move along with this, we're then going to take the that. Big old curve. I'm gonna go here. Back into this machine. And then this is gonna go to two different locations. One's gonna go here. And one's gonna go here. This one was the tube one, right? Yes. Grab this one. It feeds back into here. And this one feeds into here. And the sheets eventually will go. Now that has overloaded the system. I need more power. How much more power do I need? Can't see from there. I thought there would be a...
Ruptura status, stable.
Oh!
Arcadia status, stable.
Okay. Okay. Let's see. This... Just do the vertical snap. That's rather nice to be able to have that drone just kind of do that. Okay. So now we have enough power again. Da-da-da. Da-da-da-da-da. Okay. So, now we need to hook this all up, and it can get started. So let's go ahead and get this hooked in. Begin. Yeah, this is on low level. Okay. Now, we're going to go ahead and get this started by throwing in all the titanium stuff that I have on me. Because why the heck not? Whoop. Now, why is it not pulling in a bunch of extra... Oh, that's why. The direction's wrong. There we go. Silly me.
Arcadia 7 has finished regenerating.
Good. It looks so pretty. All right. Now, let's see. We need to go ahead and throw you in there. Yes, there we go. That's so much better. Oh, I love to see it. I love to see it. Woohoo! All right, now, let's go back over to... Gotta get back over here and see what, I think for the selenium we need something else, so...
I need to survive. Acquired.
Some stairs. All right. Okay, so it needs rotors. Okay. So we actually can't do anything... Really can't do anything for this. I heard that they're also putting a zip line in, which will be nice. Okay. So we need to get... So, I actually have not looked at the map. So, drone wreck, unknown location, geoscanner, dead body. I think we need to go to this location here, which is just up the hill. It's an unknown location. Which happens in actually just a couple days, I think. I think it's the 26th. They're adding new stuff in, so. It's a friendly wildlife. Yeah, I saw some of them. Some of them actually look kind of cool. So I think it's up here. Oh, do you want to be easier? Running up the running up the stacks they have. It's a cave? Oh, okay. So I actually would... So, will I be able to... Let's see. Yeah, so we need to go up from here. Ugh. Come on. Yeah, let's run around. Let's not try and find this. Let's just go around. But my estimate, it should be roughly around here. Ah. Yes, it is a cave. I think I have to wait for it to rupture, though. Underground cave. Okay. There's a monolith, which we saw. There's a drone wreck. There's a dead body. Let's go to that drone wreck. Should be just right over here. The fire burns the vines. Figures. Oh, it's up there? Oh, that's annoying. Drone wreck is up there. Oh, there it is. There we go. What do we find? Damaged logic board. That's more.
Gotcha.
What in the world is that? I'd guess radiation, maybe? Because it's kind of green glowy. Even though it's not what radiation looks like, but, what in the world? What is this? Ah! Oh, yeah, radiation. Oh, more titanium ore. It looked odd. Okay. Wow. Okay. So we can't really do anything going in that direction, I guess. Well, let's kind of mark out this section of the map, mainly, I think. Uh-oh. Ah! They can jump like a grasshopper! Ah. Yikes. Jeez. Stupid things. Not a fan of the vermin. Actually, I guess I don't know if that's the actual term. Gal called it vermin, but that could have been just a stereotypical term. It's not what they actually are. Oh gosh. Oh yeah, there's like a whole valley there. It's like Badlands. Huh. That looks like helium. Not a purple gas. Hmm. Like the plants. Yeah, because it seems weird that the planet will regenerate everything. Almost like the world is bioengineered rather than natural. That's a way to get down into that area. Look at these large things. They look like giant bee stingers or something. There's a drone. Another damaged logic board. Another cave. Caves probably have a resource. Whoop. So that's the back of the little canyon that our craft set down into.
I need to survive. Come here.
In some ways, I'd actually want to like have more stuff, like put like the energy, stuff back here because there's no resources to fight over. So if we were able to pipe it over the mountains and have all the energy placed back here, it would be more efficient space-wise. I'd have to have a rail or something come back here, I guess. Or build platforms all the way across. It seems kind of silly. Yep, there's our landing craft, so this is the back end of this. There's a couple other dead bodies around here. Get those bodies, because I think you find stuff on the bodies. I wish there was a mini-map, to be honest. Bodies around here somewhere. That way. Oh, it might be in the water. Go ahead and grab that exploder biofat. Yeah, it should be right over here. Oh, I wonder if they're... Well, yeah, I wonder if they're... Could they be in the cave, maybe? Oh, no, there they are. Damaged memory module. Energy boost chew. Triples natural energy regeneration. Lasts 30 minutes. Does not stack with other energy generation. Gains 40 toxicity. Nice. Then there was another body. I actually basically walked over it. Yeah, here we are. These little yellow spores. Funnily enough, when I see little spores like this, it makes me think of the... What is it? The Storm... The Stormwind Chronicles by Brandon Sanderson. Ah, and a lesser... Increases harvester mining damage by 8%.
Finally, an LEM.
Correct. A limbic enhancement membrane. It increases the brain's capabilities. Once placed in the disc, it will improve your motor or cognitive skills.
Can't wait to install it. I miss the days when I was loaded with them. I always feel like I'm hungover without any.
Okay, so I think we're just gonna kind of do some border exploration, I guess. Yeah, I need to get back into reading Brandon Sanderson's books. I've read some of them, but not all of them, so I wasn't aware of like the whole connected universe between all the stories. I mean, I knew that was a thing, but I didn't know that it was like as interconnected as it is. Oh, another drone. And more
Acquired.
pricklers.
I can use that.
Okay. So this is kind of the other side of that arch. There's my factory over there. There's the ores and stuff like that. So Mistborn was great. I will admit that I felt like that the story got a little weird later on. This is a weird comparison. Just came to my head though. It's like Mistborn, like the first couple of Mistborn books, felt like Avatar: The Last Airbender, but then you got into the later stuff and it felt more like Korra, where it didn't quite hold the same interest to it, if that makes any sense. I know that's a weird way to compare it to, but that's what it felt like when I was reading it the first. I really should read them through them again, though. The first book was amazing. I loved the first book, but getting into some of well, and I only did like the first three. I think it's the first trilogy. I think because after that, then everything jumps from like the colonial plantation stuff to more like Industrial Revolution. I think I read one of those books and then I kind of fell off it. Because I think something, I wanted to read something else, and something else came up and I stopped reading them. Or they hadn't been written yet, I think, maybe. Let me go back to the books that I actually remember trying to figure out which ones I actually read. Because there's several that I didn't read. So now that he has, because I think he had some, they weren't children books, but they were like young adult ones that were not meant for like, they were meant for teenagers as opposed to the adult books. Maybe I should work on getting them.
I don't see any more enemies.
Oh, thanks for telling me about that. Maybe I should also get get the armory in the weapon station unlocked, so I can start working on the gun, so I can start upgrading the weapons. Because I can imagine that I'm gonna just need to do more.
Come here. Acquired.
Okay. So we've kind of skirted around. Now let's look at the map. Did I miss anything? Oh yeah, there's a body back there. Oh, did I see it? Is it over here? I'm trying to see the telltale signs of those little yellow things. Bear, yeah. Oh, there they are. Standard ammo for rifles and turrets.
That's just what I need.
That's more war bonds, too. Good. See, if you look back here, all this area, there's no resources. So building factory stuff here wouldn't be bad. Or power generation of some sort. I do wonder if all these meteorites and stuff, if you put... I do wonder if you put buildings... Well, I guess the... from what I understand, the big umbrella thing, that's a shield, essentially, that keeps all the buildings from getting destroyed by the ruptures, as well as all the meteorites that come crashing down. Okay, so I found some stuff. At one point, I thought about trying to find books to read that were Warhammer 40K, but it sounds like just from the little bit that I was able to find is that the main section of the books kind of talked about just the Horus Heresy, or were kind of like one-shots set roughly around that time. Oh, I'm getting shot. Ah, I'm getting attacked. Ah! Oh, more. Didn't pay attention to the music. I do love how they made the rocks look really mossy in places. I don't know if it's moss or it's just weird, like, or if it's actually grass. It looks like moss to me. Like peat moss. Let's go ahead and head back. I think what I need to do is, I also might need to build a second level onto the habitat.
Dehydrated. Enemy pacified.
Let me see. Da. There we go. Void War? Oh, interesting. I've played FTL. I haven't beaten it yet. I found it particularly rough. Base, sweet base. All right. Let me see here. How are we doing? I think I need to build a second level because everything's getting a little cramped in here. Just a touch. Just a touch cramped. But, let's see. I'm gonna go ahead and throw our stuff in here to claim the points. Okay. Where did I put those war bonds? Here they are. Okay. I'm also gonna put this in here. This one increases the fog of war area uncovered by the player by 15%. So wider area. Increases the harvester mining damage by 8%. Not particularly useful until later, I think. Oh, that's right. Let's also throw this in here. Some more points there. Oh yeah, how are we doing in here? Doing pretty good, actually. Okay, so need a titanium housing. You know how to do titanium housing yet? I don't think so. All right, I will see you tomorrow. We're gonna get back into. We're gonna do some combat stuff in Elite Dangerous. So. Let me look at the fabricator. Can we do titanium housing yet? As a recipe? No, I think we need the furnace. Have a good night, Zach. Let's see. Back to the slina of the furnace. Aha! Yes! Yes, so we actually need to crank away at that instead. So let's do a little swap. And actually change this to the Selenium Corporation.
Just what I need.
Take off all that are blocking. Yep, this is all full. Okay. So I can throw stuff in here, but it looks like it's all titanium stuff. I could get the wires and start throwing them in there at least. There we go. Pardon me. I feel like what I need to do is I also need to switch over the switch this door. Like, rearrange things inside the airlock and stuff. Oh, because I already have the windows. That's why I won't do that. I think. That's why. That would be the reason. That works a little better. Let's go ahead and move this one. Yeah, let's build a habitat on top of this. Let's get a little height. Grab this. Nope. Ah, there we go. And just stick it up on top. Pink. There we go. Now, I believe that also means that we need to put in a ladder. No, it was building specific, wasn't it? Yeah, vertical connector. Here we are. Lighting with another building. Like that. So now we connect it to this room. So now we can have a platform like this. That's actually not particularly pleasant looking out and seeing all that stuff there. Let's see, the stuff that I want to see when I first come in, so we need to still have the recipe stuff. We need to move the terminal, I think. Well, maybe we could keep it there. Yeah. Let's see, this I really don't need as much. We're gonna go ahead and do... Yeah, we can set that there. So we really don't need this much. The basic item printer. Yeah, we'll keep that there. Go ahead and remove this one. We don't use the analyzation machine much. So let's go ahead and move the corporate board here. We'll do that. Storage can stay where it is, I think. Let's get that fabricator back in. We need the analyzing station. We have the recipe. And then we can have the... Oh, we need a regeneration chamber. Take that upstairs. That can be here. Good. Okay. And then the storage is fine. Yep, I think we're good. Let's see. What do we need to do for you? Okay. Okay, let's do that. For the time being, let's go ahead and attach it. Let's have it loop down and around. Ah! That's right, because this is actually not connected to the rest of the system. So we needed the yes, we need you. So let's grab you. See, this is why the complexity of it matters, because I have to grab certain things, so I have to basically set up a freeway so I can grab so every node can talk to each other, essentially. Okay. How does that work? Is there enough clearance there? Looks like there's enough clearance. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and have you just immediately go like that. So we can drag the iron out, so we can drag all the wire out.
Selenian has received the products it ordered.
Nice.
They're very pleased. You could become the best crew they've ever worked with.
Okay, we've got our furnace. Nice. Okay, so. Now, I think now, I'm not sure what goes directly connected with the furnace. So let's go ahead and plop one down and just see what this connects to. Okay, so we can make wolfram powder and only wolfram powder. That's gross. Okay. But it's got, is that 3 inputs or 3 outputs? That's 3 inputs. Whoa, okay. And a single output. All right. Uh-huh. We'll go ahead and put you back in there. Doing that. It's fine with me.
Oh, yes.
Okay. Can we also... No, we can't actually do that. Okay. That around. Okay, destroyed. All right. So, in terms of... Okay, so to get the rotors, we're eventually gonna... We're gonna have to find the blueprint somewhere. So I really wonder where it could be. I wonder if it's on a dead body, if it's in a drone wreck, wherever it is. I don't know. That's the only way we're gonna get that done. I think I can do something a little better there. Let's do this. It's going to connect to that. I'm going to come all the way over here. Drop it to the rain. It actually can't do that. Here, let's go up in the air. Let's get this figured out. Okay, it's gonna come in like this. Connect like that. Don't think that's gonna work. Because it's got to be lower to get underneath this one, and then it'll connect up here. Okay. We need to run over here. Take that wire. Oh yeah, that doesn't even help because it's not even connected to this. Here, let's do that. Because now what we can do is we can break this. Yep, I know. Don't you worry, I'm fully aware. Okay, now I think for the weapons, I think we need to do Griffiths, right? Ah, and there's a thing for the... There's a thing for the furnace. There's stuff we can throw into here. All right. Ah, and there's our titanium housing. Okay, give me a second here. I need to put the...
I'm detecting increased Ruptura activity. Prepare for a wave.
It's about that time, isn't it? Oh, we're actually getting low on pistol ammo. Let's make some more pistol ammo, huh? Ah, 300 is the max. Gotcha.
Reloading.
Okay. Okay, when I go here, yeah, so Griffiths, that'll get us the equipment stuff. I don't know what we're needing to use. So it looks like wolfram plates and titanium sheets. All right. So that's doing the wolfram wire. Mm-hmm. Let's go ahead and do that.
Ruptura's eruption has started. Prepare for impact.
Back inside. I love the animation of the big clouds coming through, and then it's just this big flash. It's just this big flash fire. It looks so cool. I'm glad they nailed how impressive that looks. Okay, so I got Griffith's stuff going now. So that'll get us an equipment upgrade station, which can sit there. That gets us more of the weapons. Oh yeah, because we also get these defensive turrets. Which might be necessary at some point. I don't know. I'm going to assume that in some of the areas on the map, enemies spawn pretty frequently, so you'll have to worry about it. Because you eventually get to one where you can actually send out ammo to have it be reloaded into the turrets themselves, which I think is cool. Yeah, so the... oh, and then you can make something like a large habitat. Airlocked access, so it's probably going to be twice as big. More or less.
Planetary temperature returning to normal.
Good. Okay. And we want to get the LEM station as well. At some point, I would like to tear this all down essentially and start fresh. But yeah, this is working as is. Okay, there's a couple other dead bodies and drones and stuff like that. Oh, the caves! I can go to the caves! Let's go do that. Let's see, where do I need to go? I think I need to go this direction. Because I have to get around to the backside, yeah. Oh, we have a little bit of a slide. So I got this. Cave should be right ahead. Yeah!
Cave. It's worth exploring.
Ooh!
Come here.
Low cap. And... what are you? Oh, that's right. Quartz ore. Hmm.
Acquired.
What is this glow cap stuff anyway? Ain't... oh, wow. That's actually really good. Raw material can be processed. Okay. Well, maybe we can only find that stuff inside caves. So it's really important that we get that. What is that? Is that like a... what is that? Well, I can shoot it, but it doesn't seem to do anything. Let's see, there was another cave over here. Let's go to that one as well. Get more of this stuff. Yeah, and grab all the ignitium that I can. Here, I'm probably going to climb up the hill and walk along it and then jump across over to where it is. It was over here? It wasn't. Come here, you. Actually, pretty good distance for the drill. For the drill tool.
hydrated.
Yes.
Nice.
Okay. That going. Time to go over to this cave. Low cap. Quartz.
Acquired.
Okay. Huh?
Changing mags. Reloading.
It looks like it acts kind of like a heart, and I wonder if that's what it is, because it's probably the growth of the vines, meaning that at some point you can destroy those so you can go into the caves whenever you want, rather than only at certain times. Oh no. Let's see. There's a drone over here.
Gotcha.
And there's that geoscanner. Okay. Let's go ahead and run back. I don't think there's anything I can really do out here with the calcium stuff. At least not at the moment. I can throw more calcium blocks into the smelter. Or more calcium blocks in. I think I got from here? Heat resistor pads, synthetic silicone, electronics, chemicals, hardening agent, super magnet. All important in one way or another.
The Raptura is in its stable stage. The climate of Arcadia is returning to normal.
Okay. Let's go take a look and see how our systems are going along over here. Okay, so we're getting closer on the multi-rails and the rail modular. The merging or splitting of up to 3 rails. That'll be so nice. Because I think what I can do with those is that at some point I can make it so I can have things looping back into the same lines. We basically have like one line of production, and then we have stations coming off the sides that can loop back into that line of production. I don't think we have any issues in terms of I do have a question though. If I raise this up, can I raise this up? Be on top of another building that's not stable. It's not saying no outright. I wonder. At some point, I need to start making a furnace. I'll start doing things. Go ahead and throw a couple things in the analyzer station here. Go ahead and throw this in here. Some more points. That's right, I could go and grab a couple other things. Get the Wolfram wire and stuff. Let's do that. So right on over here. Wolfram wire. Yes.
Huh, nice.
It's really, really, really nice. You'll go in and just grab that. Okay, furnace. What we need for the fabricator first. Pink. There we go. Pink. There we go. Okay. And then go to the other furnace and say drop it into there. Okay, so I can't throw any of the helium into anything in the fabricator. Oh, there's something I can put the quartz into. The quartz building material. Is there anything else that I can go into? No, not really. But I can't throw all that helium into other stuff, though. So let's go ahead and grab the helium. I have a bunch of that. Throw that in here. There we go. go ahead and throw the quartz into there. Might as well. Otherwise, it just takes some space. Basic item. Eventually, I'm going to get to the point where let's throw all of our building material in there. That'll be intermediate building material. So need that. Poink. The rest of that back before I get overloaded. There we go. Okay. Everything's running rather smoothly, I think. Go ahead and grab all this pipe. Okay, so I essentially can't do anything else in here for a long time until I get stuff down. Get things unlocked and all that jazz, so. Go ahead and throw that in there. Into there. Okay, so it looks like we've slowed down a bit on the production and sending off of things for that. Okay. Yeah, I think at the moment right now we need to go and see if we can find ourselves a blueprint. Because kind of stuck on a couple things otherwise. Yeah, because we need to get... Okay, future health is currently being done right now. Lem Station is next. Yes, like it looks like the titanium housing, stuff like that. We have the titanium housing is done by crafted in the furnace. But yeah, I guess I need to put down a furnace somewhere, huh? Building a furnace. Put that furnace down. Okay, so we need to have titanium beams, which I believe I have unlocked. So I need to get beams placed now, which means setting up another thing here. Yeah, titanium beams. Okay. You go away. We're going to do yet another fabricator. Like so. this one up as making beams. Have that get pushed into there. Okay. Okay, so it needs beams and sheets. So we actually need to do, let's do a little change here. That to there. And this will go here. That'll go there. We've ran out of energy. Time to add some more on. Is that enough? I think it was. But it hasn't been unlocked. Have I not actually...
I can use this.
Maybe I didn't actually unlock it yet. Run, 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 run. Ah! I actually need to craft them up and actually... Okay. Let's insert those points. Okay, let's go ahead and grab all the steel sheets I can grab. Okay. Now that that's all going, let's run back over to the other place. And, going to put more of the calcium into the thing. So furnace can actually get going. Good. That's all the calcium. That's all the calcium stuff there. Whoop. Need to go into furnace. Boop. There we go. That's better. Let's see. Let's go ahead. Can we put into the food?
That's just what I need.
Okay. Slowly working our way into doing this. Okay, we can also grab the sheets here, I guess. Let's grab all that. Because these go into the furnace next, and it's throwing it into the ceramics. So that works. Bumba, 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 huh? Okay. Nearly there. Here. Let's go ahead and run back. See, this is when a zipline would be really nice. You know what? I need to grab more of that. Star tiers. Might as well start throwing stuff into the recipe stuff anyway, so it won't hurt to do that.
Just what I need.
Okay. Oh, I didn't need the pipes. That's okay. I could still use them. Okay. Need to grab the beams, which are actually not in a storage unit. Slowly but surely, we're getting there. Back to the recipe thing. For food. Okay. We're getting there. We're making some good headway. Gimme, 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 gimme.
Huh, yes.
Why are we not getting any more of the... Are we having an issue? Oh, I think I understand. Okay. Yes, that should just be going right in. Why is it not doing that? It's on. So why isn't it being sent? It seemingly was working fine. Huh. It's not stuck. It's not confused. Oh, I see why. I have to remember, these things actually have a direction to them. They actually require a direction. There we go. That's why. Oh, there we go. Jeez. Did the UI just... Uh-oh. There we go. The UI vanished from me for a second there. Okay. Okay, so putting the pipes in. More of that. Thankfully, the pipe is not full yet. I'll go ahead and do that. Back. Need to grab more of the...
Oh, gotcha.
But this is a high priority. The drones. Okay, I'm glad that's working now. Really weird. Anyway. Oh, just a little bit more. A little bit more. We get our titanium stuff. It's good. Good, 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 good. I'm happy. Yeah, I have a bunch of Wolfram bars that need to get thrown through the need to get thrown into the surplus. So I wonder where you get the blueprints from. Well, I'm sure we'll figure that out at some point. There is a body out here. I'm gonna go run to it. Should be up right there. He had some pistol ammo on him. Good.
Come here. I need to survive. Acquired.
More of those little stinkers. Seems to be a body over this direction. Oh, it's another cave. Oh, the body might be in the cave. Fair enough. So glad when I can get something a little bit more substantial than a pistol. There you are, you stinker.
I don't see any more enemies.
Let's go ahead and get more helium, because I did have to get more helium in terms of for a couple of the later upgrades. Might as well.
Changing mags.
Ugh, man. Things are creepy.
Bravo! Shipment delivered.
Hey!
Robotics. Still very happy with your services, but remember, everything can always be done more efficiently.
Yes.
I need to survive.
Or these star tiers. Thankfully, you get a handful of star tiers. Okay. Multi-rails. Yes. Yes. Woo. Okay, so for the next area, they need titanium housing or heat-resistant sheet. But, yeah. That's gonna be a bit. What this allows me to do, though, is that now I can retrofit this to be more effective. Okay, we need to do a modular rail. We're gonna go ahead and lift ourselves up. We have 3 to 1, essentially. Yeah, that still works, I think. Does it? Oh, we can replace this one too, I think. Yeah.
Congratulations! With another order fulfilled, you were able to increase your trust level within the Griffiths Blue Corporation. They are very grateful.
Okay. You to here. To our drone. You to the third one. You to the last one. Like so. And this can connect that way. Like that. And this one can connect like that. Let's see this thing work in action. They all just kind of slide into place. So, let me see here. I have a ladder. We can go ahead and do this one, and then we'll connect them by stairs, I guess. Not the right ones. Just normal stairs. There we go. Let's go ahead and do safety railings here. Wonderful. So now that's all connected up. Actually, that's not that beneficial. Yeah, let's go ahead and get rid of the safety rails here. I gotta go around them. Okay. So cool. That's great. I do the same thing here. Oh, I know. Don't worry. We want to favorite and favorite. Okay, so we want to have it like that, I guess. Yeah. more dynamically set up. All kinds of good. Okay. We got new stuff. Let's go get that stuff. Equipment upgrade station.
Congratulations! You've just built the Weapon and Modification Station. You will now have access to a whole assortment of weapons. Nothing's free, but don't worry. You won't need to spend a dime. Griffiths will allow you to use war bonds to buy new weapons. You can find quite a few of them in the Wallets of the Fallen on Arcadia.
War bonds. Brings back...
The Griffiths Blue Corporation believes the world is in a constant finding a safe place. War with the Resistance.
Okay, so I don't have enough yet to get the assault rifle, but we're getting there. Okay. Inside. Woo!
Raptura's core is unstable. Head to safety immediately.
Hey, got the titanium housing now. Sweet.
Warning. The planet is being incinerated.
Yikes, yikes, yikes. Okay, so that's standard ammo. This is pistol ammo. We have our rare materials. Put that away. Got our warp on stuff. So you can essentially make another pistol. I'm not going to. Phantom, slams, rim. Okay. In terms of what we need to have building-wise, let's take a break off the selenium for the moment.
Planetary temperature within acceptable parameters.
We need to do titanium housing, which we just unlocked. We need to do rotors, which require the blueprint. This requires titanium housing. This eventually can get us the cargo receiver and stuff like that. Yeah, so I think titanium housing is kind of our shtick at the moment. Okay. So Yep. Give me all that stuff. Thank you very much. Okay. Okay, so we kind of need to have the... Yes, we need to get this going, essentially. Yes, we want to have the... Start making that. That needs to come back into this system. How are we going to get it into the system? Oh, I know. We have to break this. And then we're going to build our rail modular.
Dehydrated.
You don't say.
Bravo! Future Health Solutions is happy with your work. New rewards have been unlocked.
Okay.
Look in the terminal to assign them. Future Health Solutions for modern problems.
Okay. So we still needed the sheets, I think. Okay. So let's go ahead and get Griffiths going. Just like that. Start sending those along. We'll go ahead and grab let's have it do the let's do the It is nice to know that it actually will show the it'll show the drones are all clicking with like a red light or something. So like, oh, we have a problem on these drones. Okay. And then we want to do. We got Griffiths. Yeah, let's do it for the Clever Robotics. Okay.
You know that feeling when you accidentally get hit by a car? Jumping out of a helicopter didn't go according to plan? Or maybe you were bored playing with a gun and you shot your kneecap. Those problems are over.
Gosh.
You don't need a new expensive sleeve anymore. Future Health Solutions introduces the MedTool. It will heal any wound in seconds. Future Health Solutions for modern problems.
So it was an ad. Either way, this will help.
I'm sorry. Contracts with Future Health Solutions require I do things a certain way.
So I can actually heal myself that way. Good. Good. Oh, it looks like I also want to grab 100 of the... Ah, it's going to be a little trickier. We'll go ahead and just have it run. Be a problem. Let's see. Well, I'd still like to see if I can figure out how to get the, how to get a blueprint. You'd think that the blueprint would just show up by... Oh, let's go out to that cave. That's right. You'd think that the... You think you'd be able to, like, pick up a blueprint off, like, a body or something like that. But, doesn't seem to be the case yet. I don't know, maybe you have to be a bit more adventurous and try going out to, like, one of these nastier places that potentially has lots of enemies.
Come here.
Low cap.
I need to survive. Acquired.
Lesser swapper, okay. Got some warp bonds and some pistol ammo.
I can use this. Dehydrated.
Oh, hydration is low. Oh, very low. My goodness.
Delicious.
Okay. So, able to run into that person. Okay. So, all my factories are going. Let's go ahead and do a little bit more exploring. Where have we not gone? Guess we did see those. There's a monolith there. Let's go ahead and run past the secondary base. And keep going that way and see if we find anything in particular. There's a body over there, and we might run into a part of the map. Who knows? We can also go ahead and throw some stuff into the recipe container. There we go.
I can use that.
There we go. Got calcium powder. It doesn't look like there's anything else I can really do with the blocks, at least for the time being. So,
Ruptura status, stable. Arcadia status, stable.
really boring. There we go. Hit you.
I think I can use this.
Okay. Nearly done here, but let's go ahead and just take a quick trip and see if there's anything else we can really do. There is. Hallelujah. All right. Just keep digging, fellas. Just keep going and we're good. All right.
Arcadia 7 has finished regenerating.
I need to survive. Acquired. Come here. Enemy pacified.
Oh, they might have gone to attack the base. Maybe.
No more vermin.
Can't wait till I can get like a rifle or something. There's a body over here somewhere. Just to my right? Is he up on the cliff? He might be up there. Oh, that's another geoscanner, I think. Maybe? Whoa! Look at these trees. Pretty gnarly looking. Grubbler.
What is that?
It's a grubbler. I know what you're going to ask. Yes, my analysis shows that it's 86% edible.
Let's try it.
Gain to extract defense. Heals 30%, gain toxicity. Hey! Interesting. Now, where was this body? Ran all the way over here to try and find it. Should be over here. Really, really close. Well, it's not up here on the rocks, oddly enough. Oh, there it is. It was hidden behind the rocks. Aha! Poly snack. Gain calories from it. And there's some Warbond stuff.
Just what I need.
Nice. Oh, prickler. Yeah, let's go a little further. Let's see what we find over here. Whoa. A lot more of those trees. Big thing off in the distance. Wow. Another geoscanner. Okay. Oh, I see you now. Whoa! Acid spitters? Oh, yikes.
Reloading.
spitters.
Changing mags.
Looks like they take a couple shots. Okay.
Changing mags.
My shield's at least dealing with them.
Reloading.
Oh, is that another meteorite? Looks like it. Oh, might as well come get it. It's a big one, though. I don't think I've dealt with a meteorite quite this big. Titanium. Helium. There we go. Wow. Here, let's go ahead back to the base. I was just kind of curious to see what was over the ridge, and yeah, there's even more stuff to find. So, hello, Eva. Eva. Just about to finish, actually. But yeah, this has certainly been interesting. Oh, gosh. Well, we've gotten our way to start, building, getting into further parts of the area, and yeah, I really wish I could find those bloopers. Oh. Hi, big boys.
Changing mags. Enemy pacified. Reloading.
Okay. I think we'll drop off stuff here in terms of
Just what I need.
recipe stuff, and then we'll run back to the starter base, and we'll end there. Let's see. We need to go to the food thing. I'm gonna hold off on that stuff. We will put that in there. The prickler's in there, and we get the Figgler, which allows us to get better energy out of the pricklers. Go ahead and throw the low caps in there. Furnace, throw more of that stuff in there. Helium in there. And call that good for now. So, okay, let's head on back. While we're on the way back, let's grab all the
I need to survive.
plants and stuff that we can grab.
Wired. Come here.
The more of this I do now, the less I have to do it later, so. There we go. Okay, and it looks like things are just going as smoothly as ever. As I look at this, upgrading the core levels and everything like that. Okay, cool. We need to throw in there.
Let's see.
Oh, I didn't want to do that. Shoot. More bonds. A lot of pistol ammo. I'm going to keep that pistol ammo. That there. Ah, I did it again. Hit the wrong button. I do wonder if the spot of if the biofats and stuff, the biofacts, if they actually get used in recipes eventually. Probably in upgrades, not recipes themselves, most likely. Anyway, I think that's enough for tonight. I am not sure when we'll get back into this game. I'm certainly going to keep the save, and when we get back into doing more of it, we'll just continue on from here. But I might play some of this on my own and just kind of get more into it and kind of figure out how the planning comes. I don't know. I'm debating on it because at some point I am going to want to start. I am going to want to eventually play through all of it, but if there's more information there's more stuff that needs to come from the game, I don't know when. But, yeah. Let me go ahead and save. And, yeah, we'll call this good for now. This is a very interesting game, though. It's interesting. It's wonderful, honestly. So, let me go ahead and save here. I'll go ahead and do a manual save. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. This will be the last time we play this for quite some time. We have other things going. So, if you like Star Rupture, please let me know some way. This will go up onto the YouTube archive, so you're able to go ahead and put comments there. You can also come and find me in my streams and tell me it's like, oh, I like your Star Rupture videos. Let's play some more. And I might actually do that. So, tomorrow night we're getting back into Elite Dangerous. We're going to go do more combat stuff. Because we spent a large chunk of our combat time last Tuesday. It was more or less just kind of buying up ships and upgrading them, and then we went and did combat stuff for like the last hour. We're going to do far more combo stuff. We're also going to go off and get some things done. So yeah, we're going to go be doing that. Yeah, another week. We are now down to a week before we start our Star Wars stuff, so it'll be switching up. The schedule's already been adapted for next week onward, so hope you guys are excited. And because I know I am excited, I want to do this as well. So anyway, I want to thank you guys so much for watching. Really do appreciate it. If you like what you see, go ahead and give me a follow here, or you can give me a subscribe on YouTube to see the videos. I put all the raw vids on there, and yeah, we'll see how this goes. But I've legitimately been enjoying this game. I'm probably not the best at playing it, but hey, it takes some time to get used to this and get into it. So I'm gonna go ahead and say goodnight. I hope you guys all have a good week, and I hope to see you in a stream in the future. Until then, take care.